Hello, folks, and welcome back to the Pandaria Classic. Pandaria Classic. As you may have gathered from the previous vid, I've been doing some grinding. I'm also in home now, so I noticed a guildie online and sent them a message, and I got an invite. So, you know what? Can I harvest? Yes. So, you see a lot of cloth on me right now. If you haven't seen the video, you see a ton of cloth on me right now. That's a fraction of what I actually have. That grind there for BRD? No. BRS. Is insane. In like 45 minutes, I got 400 cloth. Though that stretch I was on at when I started recording this isn't part of it. Normally, it's that's something I was doing extra because I got rid of my capital on Tony. That sucks. Um, Sorry for drinking in your ears. As you see, I got a lot of loot. Banker Tony here is going to be my banking alt. I feel scrabbled. Basically, ugh, head's frazzled. What am I trying to say? That grind is insane. In like 45 minutes of recording, I got like 300 caught, something like that. What you do is you clear out the entrance hall, clear out the right wing, and you clear out the left wing. You don't go right wing and down into the other place. That's down into Ubers. You just stay in Ubers and clear up to the first boss, but you don't go into the boss room. You clear everywhere in Ubers before the first boss room. So it's it's a very nice grind. I've also gotten a variety of greens and this. I'm going to try and auction it because if it actually sold for that, that would be insane. A variety of things also sold. Sadly, a lot of them won't be listed as to who bought them because it's actually bought by multiple people, apparently. Some stuff also failed, it seems. Yeah, I also got Demon Slayer. Not a bad looking weapon. I like the hilt more than the hilt more than the blade, but yeah. Coffee. Oh, I didn't realize I got a second card. Hmm. Bid price. It's not guilty, is it? New guilty. Mm. Why would it cost that much? No. Part of me is tempted in just fendering them because they go for enough by default, and the deposits are pretty hefty. But people are splurging like mad as is, so well, if they want to be parted with their money, I will part them. I just wish the post button was more prompt in arriving. God damn, I barely started and I've stopped 4 times. Jesus Christ. My head's just not right tonight. It gets like this. Probably most liable not to play too much today. because of server, well, server going down. Jeez, over K now. I don't care if others are selling it for more. I want to just sell it. If they rebuy it and can manage to sell it off for more than what I was selling it for, more power to them. I just want it out of my inventory. Because in all honesty, even if I was to try and sell it for the higher price, it probably wouldn't sell. You know, let's be realistic here. It's an aquamarine. It's no way worth 5 gold. I question if this is worth that. Oh, okay. Need to find a merchant. I need to get the Rapid Lich King vendor mount.
Need help?
So what I need right now is a little bit of tissue. Just to it's this is the issue in having a beard. Fluids will get stuck in it and then drip every fucking where.
Farewell.
Oh, it's got a variety of lockboxes. And with that, I'll offload the greens and then I'll head back to the tailor. We're gonna go do some tailoring. I'm sorry, I'm 1,000 quart. I don't need this much. And I got 1,000 quart in like 2 hours something grinding. It's a solid grind. And I could have done it better, you know? Like, the actual went to that grind video is not how long I was actually grinding. That's including transit time. That's including me standing around getting distracted by a YouTube video. Corpse Harvester of the Wolf. Not sure why people are charging that much for it. 6. Has to be a market bit above the vendor price. You know, this is an icon I don't actually recognize. When I shouldn't having a tabard. If you want to check out what the chest piece looks like, you'll never see it. And there's no way to remove it, simply you have to actually go into the character menu and take it off there. Then try again. It's tedious. I wish there was an option to check with and without tabard. To be honest, I don't know why anyone would buy Powerful Mojo. I'm not sure if you can even really use it anymore. There should be some crafting recipes for it. This lag on the Auctionator mod is new. It was fine till this expansion came out. Hopefully it won't last the whole goddamn expansion. I do wonder what the Netherweave is looking like. Like price-wise, cause it may be rough. Maybe something else I want to grind up. Jeez, you went green quickly. I'm gonna need a fair bit of Netherweave, so rune quad. So may as well make a bit. One, two. Jeez. Ghost die.
What are you looking for?
Ghost die is the thing that Durik? Huh. Gurik earned. Urik, Burik, Surik, Durik. And it gets back around to Gurik. But it's the thing you learned to make at one point, but you could never really find profitable because I think the only recipes at the time were available from Nax that wanted it. The recipes that wanted it weren't popular. Simple as.
Safe travels.
But this requires only 2 bolts to... This is 3, so it's tempting. Go bars... Ghost die... It's a lot harder to get foul caught nowadays because it was only level 60 demons that dropped it, so you'd want to go to the Tainted Scar, except the Tainted Scar no longer exists. It's now called the Tainted Forest, and yeah, get to 300. That's 40 levels here.
How are you?
Honor, friend.
I think this icon for Rune Thread is actually it's a spell from Warcraft 3, but it's like Magic Barrier or something. Can't remember what it was.
Have a good
No one will be making ghost tie, I imagine. Or if there is any, it'll be expensive. So we'll probably want to push this as far as we can go to try and get to a more sensible place. Might go yellow now. Yeah. Push it till it goes green. Might be the call. Jesus. Wizard Weave. Dream Dust. Eat. Got stuff off an enchanter. What does the guide suggest? Uh, bring the belt, make the belts to 280, and then make the gloves to 300. And I need 75 bolts of rune quad for the belts, 125 for the gloves. Just keep going. From the looks of it, I'm going to be selling about like 200 extra quad. Oh, apparently Ozzy Osbourne died. I hear he was walking through the park one day. Pigeon bit his head off. It was quite bizarre.
Hey
The
there.
Alliance.
Well, I'm gonna need a lot of bolts of rune quartz. I do want to be
See you later.
as conservative as possible with it. I don't want to make more than I really need. This is still yellow. It's the trade-off of guaranteed level up versus not. So, if you fail once, you're paying twice for that level up, so you're paying 6, not 5. It's cheaper to go with the 5.
Be careful.
You need something? See you around.
Anything that'll be better. Really not. I have been thinking of trying to eke out a few levels through Mage Weave. I have to get to 100. $15 more.
Step on up.
I want to make one extra bolt of rune quartz. There we go.
Safe travels.
It's 315 to get the netherweave bag. Huh. So I guess I make netherweave till I'm 315, then I just keep making bags. God, I hope the bags do draw some interest. Hmm. 3 more levels up, come on. 1 more. Holy fucking... Holy fucking will ya.
Light bless you.
Oh yeah, I was meaning to learn this. I was just thinking of it as an alternative to using RuneQuad. Forgot about that. Servers will be heading down soon. Oh, 360 caught survived. Nice. I told Les would. This is slow and plodding. It's annoying. It is a hell of a deposit. I'm willing to do it, but somebody's better fucking sell. They aren't actually half bad gear stat-wise for like a bit of yesteryear gear. The guide says to just make 7 bags to get from 325 to 330, so I guess it goes yellow and there's a chance of failure. Then to make pants, boots, and tunic. You can purchase the tunic from Silver Moon, the Exitar, or the auction house. Not sure if that's still the case. But the Netherweave bags are my focus point. Excellent. It's not as much as that silk from the other day, but still a chunk of cash. Jesus Christ. Netherweave is cheap. Um, $580 in profession. I don't know what the profession cap is right now. 600?
Need help?
$580 could be the cap. Rank 2. $560 here. Hmm. To make that. So yeah, we don't really get to play any Pandaria today. No, it's 600. I know there's meant to be like research you can do within your professions to discover new things. Um, Someone's having a question about how to get beyond 560, and I'm like, I might have an answer, but I don't know enough. Can't be certain. I don't want to mislead them. Seriously? No, no, we can ignore that. We can ignore that. Because Netherweave bolts go for a lot more than the sum of their parts. So, we can ignore that. While we would make more money selling the bolts, here's the issue. Are the bolts likely to sell? Maybe, maybe not. Unless I bought up a lot of Netherweave off the market, turned it into bolts, and sold it on. The price wouldn't get to... people wouldn't be likely to buy the bolts. My head's wandering. Yeah, unless I bought enough Netherweave to drive the price of quote above the price of bolts, it wouldn't be liable for people to buy out Netherweave over a Netherweave bag. It's a different market, certainly, But in just talking of likelihood of selling, the bag wins over the bolt. Because anyone who can make the bolt can just buy a ton of cloth and make the bolts for substantially cheap. It's less than a gold to make a bolt, and it costs 3 to buy the bolt off the auction house. They'd have to have a lot of money and be very impatient to go for the bolt route. And it just seems savvier to go for the bag route for myself. Then again, people will happily buy, say, excess thread here off me from on the auction house.
Have a good one.
Okay. We're gonna make as many bags as we can in the remaining time and try and get them up. Major price drop. But they're getting more in line with what they should be. I always see the ideal price for netherweave bag to be about 8 gold. Given how crazy prices are right now, in some ways I'll probably make more money, you know, just making a slight bit of progress in Pandaria than doing that than I did here. But I need to get my professions up. I need to get my financial state sorted. And I know, I just love the mindless grind and whatnot. You'll be seeing grind videos by the new time, I'm sure. Don't worry, you'll always get a proper video alongside them. And I'll try and be good about not posting too many of them. I would, in some ways, I would love to, like, keep them, grind them, you know, keep the grinds, put them to one side, have them build up, and then post them. But since they're going up in, like, you know, part 200, part, 150, I, I kinda can't, you know? Unless they're back to back to back, I have to break them up and upload them separately, so. Takes a while to make a bag. Makes sense. And stopping again. So much stopping and starting and so little actual playing. My head's just off. I was kind of panicking about something earlier. And I've just kind of got stuck in a loop of it. It's quite annoying. Not sure why these are all posted individually and this is just a stack. Someone actually did buy a linen one of the plain white linen belts. One did actually buy one of them, shockingly enough. Oh, Rune Code already sold, and so did some Star Ruby. Nice. 2 Star Rubies. It's a chunk of cash. And some of the like low level food sold too. Someone actually spent a fair chunk of cash on them. Bolts of linen haven't sold. Bolts of wool haven't sold. The wool cloth has. Flashy. What? Oh, that was loud. There is some like edgy stories in WoW, but I'm not sure if they're ever actually depicted in game. Like actually no, they do get a few nods. You know Garona, the orc assassin. She's half Draenei by rape. And she's not the only one. A fair few of these orc Draenei do turn up during the Draenei Heritage quest. Blizzard glitches their feet into the carpets, so it's still up in the air as to what sort of feet they have. Part of me is imagining almost I'm not sure how it would work, but a hoof, like part orcish foot, part hoof. Just because it sounds uncomfortable. Huh. For a moment I thought I saw the friggin' loading screen over here. Like banner and all. Jesus. Kinda surprised there's any water left in the canal at all. But anyway, I'm gonna stop here. From a distance, it looks like a turret. But,
Hello.
you. I think she's gotten a tan for standing here on this corner for, 6 years. However long since Classic.
King's honor, friend. Be careful.
But, yeah. Gonna stop here for now. Might come... I don't recognize that mount. Probably cash shop. I'm gonna stop here for now. I might come back and play more in a bit. But... servers are now down. They may be down for an hour, they might be down for 15 minutes. I don't know. But I kinda need to get my head in order. All this stopping and starting is more than a little frustrating. If I'm gonna do this, I would like to enjoy it. But did I finish the point? Someone was saying that there's never been an edgy story in-game WoW. And maybe... the stuff with Corona and the, like... actually, there have been a few. The Path of Glory. Hellfire. It's a path paved with the bones of the Draenei that got genocided by the orcs. Every step you take, you're standing on countless Draenei. I imagine there is a depth to the road as well. It's not just one per thing, it's probably... it's not a light layer of bone, it's... I know. Just looking, from what little I remember of it, I remember it looking properly paved in bone. So that's kind of edgy. And then the whole, like, mass rape of Draenei by the orcs. There is even a contingent of the half Draenei, half orcs still alive now. Not that they were ever depicted in anything pre-modern WoW. Ignoring Corona. They kind of just turned up now. Which is... I know. Like, it's nice that they got acknowledged, but it's... you'd almost feel like, oh, they're going to be in the story, they should have turned up before now. Where were they up to this point? So, yeah. But, anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I know this is just more crafting. Don't worry, you'll get a proper Pandaria episode next time. If I end up doing more crafting in the next recording, then I'll just craft it onto this and make it one big episode. If I go and do Pandaria questing, which I really should, I'll make this one, one episode. Well, I'll make this a separate episode, I should say. So, I hope you've enjoyed. And I'll get to show you the OG, the central zone of Pandaria, the Veil of Eternal Spring or something. I'll get to this place. I'll get to show you the untainted version of it, which you have seen a little of in one of my oldest videos. But I'll get to show it to you proper. Like and in full now. So, I hope you enjoyed. Till then. Yeah, folks, and welcome back to WoW. Just recording that little intro for the Grim Totem grind. Thought it'd be funny. So, let's continue with the professions. Some stuff in my mailbox. Well, I guess I wasn't wrong about runecloth bags being viable. Given that I have them already, that means 4 sold pretty much straight off. Again, in theory, I would have made more selling the quad alone, but the likelihood of someone buying that quad at that price when the quad... I don't want people to use Netherweave quad are tailors. Well, the only want people to use Netherweave bolts are tailors who can make Netherweave bolts. Tailors of the same level of the people who use it. So it's not even like I can sell it to people who can't make it, you know? The people I'm selling it to are going to weigh up, you know, the time it takes to make it, the bolts versus the cost of the quad versus the cost of the bolt. And if if they're fine on time, then they're going to judge just via the cost of quad versus the cost of bolt, and the bolt's like 3 times the value of the quad, you know, together. That's ridiculous. They're going to go for the 4 bits of quad and make the bolt. So, well, in a sense I lost money, I made the sensible choice. I may have put up too many, but that's a side point altogether. There is people who would buy the bolts, but they'll buy them for, you know, like they don't have time to go make all of them, you know? They'll probably go for that sense.
What can I do for you?
But I need to make very sensible decisions right now. So I'm not going to fuck around hoping on them. Should I give up on tailoring for the time being and focus on... cooking for a bit. I made so many bags that I'm actually a bit ahead in the guide. I've entirely skipped over needing to make netherweave pants, and I only need to make potentially 5 netherweave boots. Though netherweave boots require goddamn not hide leather. So leather from Burning Crusade. And see here, you can still benefit from the set bonus. In a more recent expansion, could be Legion, could be BFA or Shadowlands, they deactivated all sets beyond the set most recent to WoW. Like the most recent expansion. Which, it's obnoxious. It's gutting the old game. I entirely dislike that. Remember... Pants it is. Oh, it's green. Imagine everyone else is there too. This is at least golden. Frostweave bag is a fair bit away. Yeah, it's 60 away from being able to make Frostwave. And wasn't there... or is it imbued Frostwave? Wasn't there imbued Frostwave bags? Huh. May not be making those.
Go with honor, friend.
And here I thought I bought a ton of Netherweave. Not enough. Huh. That's weird. Yeah, I definitely need to get Netherweave tunics. Um, I need 100. I have no idea what's going on there.
King's honor,
With
friend.
fancy flying, you don't even need actual control over your character. Hmm. No, actually, these boots have to carry me all the way to... No, no, they don't. They don't.
Be careful.
Back to AH. I need to... Hold on. There we go. I could never get into dragon riding for the little I had it. It felt so inferior to this. It's certainly dynamic, but it's... no. Oh, bolt of imbued netherweave. Like this, I could make netherweave bag, imbued netherweave bags. They're very expensive. But We'll grab it. So what did I want? Netherweave tunic? Let's try tunic. Runecore tunic. Guess we're off to the Exodar. Miss Era WoW, is there an easy way to the Exodar? Yes and no. At level 90, yes, by way of the portals in Pandaria. But they may still have the portal nexus in they may still have the portal nexus in the other place. Dalaran. Huh. They gave me access to one place for free. Sadly, it's not a place I can use for transport. But yeah, they may have the portal nexus in Dalaran. Still, but I don't really have an easy way to Dalaran. We'll try the Mage's Tower. Failing that, we'll grab a boat and fly over. Oh, and there you see it. Remember in SOD there was the wing of the church there? It's removed. It's back in Kata. Never really cared too much about it, so I never even noticed. Or if I did, I just didn't think much on it. No, there's no nexus here. What? No, no interest. Alright, none for it but to take a boat. You know, I was playing a bit of Warcraft 3 recently. It was semi-modded Warcraft 3. It was like the canon campaign, but with some additional stuff. You'll be seeing that in my modded series at some point.
For the Alliance.
But yeah, you'll see that in my modded play series at some point. I suppose you wouldn't know modded from anything else, would you? But anyway, there is a bit in the Orc campaign where Garrosh is fascinated by the Night Elves as he sees them not Garrosh, Grommash. Grom is fascinated by the Night Elves as they're not like the elves back home. They're taller, more savage. He views them as the perfect warrior. He's quite taken by them. Like the awe in his voice kind of thing. I don't know, I feel like they've never really depicted this savagery of the Night Elves. Like, certainly not in WoW. That's a bit off map. Didn't start out in the ocean. Oh, this got changed in. Jeez, this route got messed up. This got changed too in Kata. There's no one actually on that boat.
Ishnuala. Farewell.
Peace be with you. Maiden.
Exeter. The flight point in the Exeter didn't used to be actually inside. Remember, it used to be, you know, the main door to the Exeter? To the left. There's a little perch. This is a concerning phrase. Indecent. I'm down for a monkey run. It's kind of a concerning message to say. Feels like I'm seeing like a Fallout skill check. Yeah, see just this perch here with the banners. Yeah, and there's even hay bales still there. When they moved it, they never actually cleaned them up. And is the Exeter still looking this fucked up even in retail? Because you'd think at this point it would have gotten fixed. Especially if they did the whole thing with the Vindicator.
Good fortune.
Probably just didn't get around to updating it yet. Long ago, we wore one-piece jumpsuits. Thanks to our innovative tailors, we no longer wear such impractical outfits.
Do not lose faith.
That's a cute little reference. I'm presuming that's a Star Trek reference, because everyone wears absolutely ugly outfits in that series.
I hope you find something useful.
Ooh, I could have just bought this from there and saved a lot of fucking money. Oh well. It's not like I'm broke right now. I'll have my financial state sorted soon enough. making a loss and trying to sell it, you know, sell it back to the market. But, goddamn coffee. Give me a sec. Again, an issue in having a beard. It always seems to drip towards what you don't want to drip on. Here, I'll pause for a moment. Yeah, and I'm back. Alright. Cane dust is expensive. $18 slot bag. $18 slot bag is nice, but you're probably better off swinging for Frostwave. It's cheaper, presumably. And probably larger. Huh. You could go tunic or robe, it doesn't really matter. And I already knew how to make the robe. Did they fixate on tunic for no reason? There's no way either of these sell for what they're claiming. Probably got a little too much, but it's fine.
Greetings.
I remember barely getting to Exalted with the Golden Lotus before their Exalted quests were removed. I did some farm work, I did the dailies, and I barely managed to get there on the last day. For the Americans, it was already too late, but for Europe, we reset the next day, that night. So I was able to record that real video, and yeah, managed to see that quest chain way back when. I'm not sure if they've simplified the threads in WoW since they damn well might have.
See you around.
We'll make the tunics, they may actually sell. stays orange that bit longer.
For the Alliance.
And with that, we're kind of done with Netherweave. Well, unless I want to make more Netherweave bags. Which I could actually do. Frostweave is expensive. Oh yeah, that's more like it. Cooking. I think the crockless gumbo actually sold. Yeah, I think crockless gumbo actually sold. You'll have to go back and check the thing though.
Can I help you? See you around.
Oh, and here's the old dialogue. Be more relevant to me in the past though. Here, this guy can bring me all the way up to Pandaria. I'm gonna keep cooking this gumbo till it's grey, cause the prices on this shit is ridiculous. I guess there's just not enough people leveling through the places, fishing, you know, doing like low tier stuff. Mm. One off.
Be careful.
But yeah, I can only imagine it's not enough people doing this.
Good day to you. Safe travels.
bags. Mystery stew. Oh, I could do the sagefish. Oh. Hell with it.
Greetings. Have a good one.
Alright. Like, on occasion this stuff sells, but that's on occasion. Two more netherweave bags sold. Hoorah. See, I'm not always off my head. There we go. I remember cooking spider sausage in SOD.
What can I do for you?
Just a minute. Oh. Thought I heard something.
See you later.
But yeah, I remember cooking spider sausage in SOD. I would alternate between it and a few other foods, because it was, they'd be randomly viable to sell, basically. That's just me trying to offload stuff. Thanks to my grinding for other stuff earlier. Once I get a bit higher level, I'll actually have a use for that wolf meat, I hope. This shit's actually cheaper. Don't know if I overspent. I know in EVO 9 it was actually possible to overspend on an auction. But I think that was cooked into the game. So, don't think it's a possibility here. I'll make some deviate delights and auction them. In an attempt to try and earn back some money.
You need something? Be careful. See you later.
Megan? It's like Megan, but slightly off. It's not a spelling I'm used to. Excuse me. It's not a spelling I'm used to seeing. It's yellow. Pay a bit more for the guaranteed. Arbitrary 7. Goddamn. Andre and I doing gymnastics.
What can I do for you?
Ah, I remember making grilled squid. Ridiculous pricing.
For the Alliance.
God, I hope the next stuff is more viable because there's a major gap in leveling there. It was like 250, then 320. There's probably recipes elsewhere, but that will probably go into Hellland. Unless some of them could be sold. think I might start worrying about alchemy, because cooking here seems like a bit of a roadblock right now. Do 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 do
Hello.
do 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 do.
Greetings.
I'm gonna grab the list of them because you never know which one's actually gonna be viable.
Have a good one.
Few are. Woo. Did I have some bear fangs? Might have. Probably not. Maybe I'm thinking the quest item. Okay, that's already gotten. Awesome. I expected for a moment to take longer to loot. I mentioned the spirit vortex. Do not remember that. Doesn't really matter which one I make. I'll go for the top of the list.
Hey there.
320. Ton of stuff for 350. An absolute metric freight load. It's like 7 things there. $30 haste and 40 stamina. That's not bad. 60 attack power, 35 spell power, 30 stamina. Oh, I never got recipes that involved my wolf meat. Wonder if there's anything on the market. Bob's. There's my phone. I need to use my desk mic more, because then drinking coffee wouldn't matter. Okay, yeah, there's definitely got to be recipes floating around for me to get.
See you around.
Excuse me. By cooking. Duh. Dragon bread chili. I remember making so much of that. That was like one of my staple um, bits of food. I remember making and selling a little bit of jungle stew. Thought it involved an apple. Ah, crunchy spider surprise. That's what wanted that leg. There's still some of these floating about. Fucking hell. These are from the Gone Quest. I never did it on SOD. If I do end up doing a Classic Plus character, um, and it's in it, I'll try and get it. But you remember the head quest from Blackwing? Yeah. To follow on from that, you have to do a rep grind and all this. There's a lot to it. Chunk of basilisk. Buzzard bites. Probably not a good idea, honestly, but much more expensive. Guaranteed level up, though. Oh, God. Fine. You know, alright. Let's have a look at this. What does the guide say on alchemy? 32 of these. I think I actually have some in the bank, but I just don't care. Uh, 20 mage roll, 20 strangle kelp. Hmm. Jesus. Thank you to Pawantik? Thank you for selling it at a much more reasonable price. Awesome.
You need something?
Yes, money. Give me. Goddamn yellow. Ah, I bought the 310, not 320. Fuck.
See you later.
Yeah, I'm done with fishing, with cooking for now. It's... God, it's a money sink. Wouldn't be too bad if I'd started it sooner. Like, it wasn't too bad on Gorik. But, Desik, he's having a rougher time because there's so much more chaff to go through. I suppose I can see why Blizzard has done what they've done in, like, making it so you can just skip to the later cookings. I dislike it on principle, but I understand why. So, anyway, alchemy. If you find this slight ledge to run over, you can take off.
Open for business.
As you remember, crystal vials were the end tier vial in SOD, in Classic. But, I went to make 4 more of these. I went according to the guide, but I didn't accommodate for where I actually was. Um... Yeah. God, I garbled that. In OG WoW, the crystal vial was the ultimate thing you could get. Now, it's the only thing you can get. Oh, ran out of vials.
King's honor, friend. Safe travels.
Shut inside this little house, I dream of joining the battles that rage outside the city walls. Still, duty compels me to share my knowledge with others who fight in my stead. For now. Elixir of agility. Need strangle kelp and gold torn. Barely better off auctioning it. Honestly, I should just vendor it. So I need 21 strangle kelp and 24 gold torn. And I'm broke again. Thank be God, folks. Means I really need to, really need to go and do, blasting. I never had that issue getting in here before. I think they messed the place up a little in, Kata.
Looking for something specific? Light bless you.
Notice something? Battle elixir. In the past, as you saw in SOD, battle and guardian elixirs weren't a thing. You could pop as many as you... Check back before that point, minute before that point, last thing. Yeah, folks. Off. Yeah, back in SOD and in Classic, battle and guardian elixirs weren't a thing. I do believe they added that in Burn Crusade. Probably because of the amount of potions people were popping. As you saw in SOD, I would have 3-4 potions going. It was a lot. So, for balancing reasons and the like, they probably did that. So, yeah. Still not there yet. Alright. Let's go do some Pandaria content.